Sand between my toes, writing love notes in the sand. I relish those days. Yeah, good memories, huh? Yeah, big hearts in the sand and watch the waves come and the water washes them away. And sometimes love is washed from your heart. But we remember, and it's part of us. All I can say is amen to that. And amen to love. Oh, man. So here I am, back at the 20th parallel. Warm air. I'm wearing like a beautiful cloak these days. And I open the doorway to the ancient oracle, the Ching. The Ching for the week of October 29th, 2018. Whew, man, it's coming, huh? All Saints Day, Dia de los Muertos, All Saints, man, it's coming. We're coming into holy times, and it's perfect. The I Ching section, the Qua for this time and space, is number 10, Lu, walking your path. Boy, I gotta pay attention. Walk your path and make sure you're in your own moccasins. You know that one. Okay. Above is Quan Gan, heaven energy, spirit power, and below is Dui. Above, open, easy, the wisdom. Entering the tiger's cave, good manners and correct behavior carry you to new heights. This is not a dream. Your sincerity is well noted by guidance in your searching for higher consciousness. Your path now has led you to the tiger's cave, and this is where one mates with the divine. This mating is an acceleration in the quest. Tread carefully. Awaken the tiger without fear. As long as your behavior is correct and without ego, the tiger will be gentle. Awaken with hubris, and the tiger will have you for lunch, and that's the truth. This most recent journey has been a difficult trek up the mountain, seeking a path that would lead to higher states of being and satisfaction. On this trek, you face dangers, disappointments, doubts, and charlatans. But even with these challenges, you've made small positive accomplishments. The benefit that Lu, this Qua, this hexagram, is making clear is that your small accomplishments have led you to this point. You've come to a place of honor where you're asked to make an offering at the altar of the divine, the connection to expanded consciousness. If your offering is correct and your approach is with dignity and humility, you will be made whole and can mate with spirit. If your steps are too fast, ill-considered, without compassion, without grace, and you do not adhere to the traditions of good behavior and of honoring your fellow beings, the tiger in the cave will not be a holy, beneficent guide to higher consciousness. It will be a fierce guardian of spirit that will spit you out of the cave at the beginning of your journey, bruised and battered, back to the beginning. At this moment in time, you will gain merit by taming the ego, for it is a ritual journey after all. And though you've never really been here before, it's familiar. You see, this is destiny, sounding a call to come out of the isolation of intellect and commerce. Intellect and commerce. And move to an open consciousness and spirit and relation to what is new. On your chosen life path, there's been progress and your accomplishments have been clear. Now, in the quest to a more satisfying sense of being, much more is at stake. You see the shadow path where the road is not difficult and the ego says you'll make it to your goal unscathed on the outside. And you will be seen by others where they'll praise you and honor you, and this way will deliver success. That'll happen. And you will have made gains, but you've been here before, where your accomplishments feel empty, where you've been unable to connect with spirit force, the force of joy and love, the path of the divine. The choice to follow a more challenging trek up the mountain at first seems fearful. It's here you call in your spirit helpers. After the first step on the road, however, when you set the critical ego aside, the path opens and is filled with light and filled with promise. Yeah. Your companions on this journey are of utmost importance, for you cannot do this alone. Choose well. Hold the ones who are trusted and of correct intentions close. This is not the time to try to lift people up to your level. Be kind and loving and compassionate to all, but be cautious as to who is at your side at this juncture on your path. Giving your power away at this time would be disastrous. Fully embrace the power of no. That's capital N. The power of no. And proceed with your fellow pilgrims of like mind and who embrace the work for the greater good. Hey man, if somebody says no, believe them and just get out of the way. Change your behavior. And protect yourself by saying no. If it doesn't work for you, man, say no. This will bring light to the path and the voices of the ancestors who are with you as guides and angels, and they will be your fellow travelers. Your own Sputniks. The virtual tiger of spirit force is on your path, and it sees this, and it will give you great protection, and it will not allow harm to come to you, to your family, to your relationships, to your tribe, to your kids. You'll be protected. You got to be clear. Be clear with your relationships. Nurture them. Have loving care, fierce honesty, and ultimate dignity. Do not stoop to petty arguments that spin and go nowhere. You know how it should feel and how it should look, and you can make it that way. This is fully in your power to do so. Become the loving heart and the soulful companion to friends, associates, and lovers. In this way, you'll find what you've been looking and hoping for. In this brief moment of time, you become the agent for the greater good with family and with relationships. It's important during this process of personal growth that you treat others who pass through your life, no matter what position or what attitude they may hold, with compassion and with kindness. It's vital to understand that the way you are in the world is your soul's reflection. If your interactions with others are tinged with dismissiveness, disrespect, harshness, that negativity, it'll stick to your energy field like glue. It'll be an energetic dark fog that will be felt by others, the ones you interact with. And you will not be trusted, whether it's your family, your friends, your lovers, your associates, or even strangers. That kind of energy repels the good and attracts more of its own kind of negativity. In short, you will attract exactly what you project. Should you have a buildup of negativity held in place by improper conduct, you will become blinded to your true path, the path of learning, seeing, and living your truth. The oracle here is saying that if you're not fully aware as you conduct your daily life and get lost in self-serving fantasies and greed, you're going to be a part of them. You're going to be a part of the negative whole that eats away at society. By being aware and showing your kindness to your companions, you'll be protected, you'll be supported, and you'll be loved as you move into the space of satisfactory conclusions. This action that begins with you will spread as a beacon of light to all, and your actions will bring hope to others who are in darkness. You know, the simplicity of good manners, using words like please, excuse me, thank you, it carries a lot of weight as you move through your days. Yeah, it works that way. And in that way, you show respect. Show respect for all sentient beings. Look deeply into your own inner conduct. If you feel jealousy or greed, judgment, cruelty, or envy in your thoughts, look, there's no blame. We're human. It happens, but correct it. Let it go. You see, jealousy will just breed jealousy, and judgment will breed more judgment. Just as kindness breeds kindness, and love attracts love. That's the way that it is. The words you think are more powerful than you might guess. It's certainly more powerful than the words you say. Hear your inner negative thoughts and change them in the moment of recognition. You're given an opportunity now. There's the doorway of change and opportunity right here, but it doesn't stay open for long. Act now before you're left grasping at nothing, and the light path to the spirit cave of the tiger disappears. This action, as simple as it seems, has an enormous impact and will feed you as you proceed on the road less traveled, where clarity, satisfaction, and generosity await you. This is your right, and this right must be claimed. And when you claim it, you must have an open heart as you move into the space of caring for your soul, both light and shadow. It is the magic of good manners and proper conduct that can open the doorway to love and health and abundance. This kind of correct behavior will bring joy to you and to those around you. Joy nourishes creativity. The joining of joy and creativity brings a deeply felt satisfaction that is a healing balm to your heart and to your soul, and opens the door to prosperity in all things. Hey, if you love, speak of love. Don't be afraid. If you're grateful, speak words of gratitude. Also, if you're in need, ask for assistance with grace and no expectations. And what is yours will come to you. There's no doubt about that. Sand between my toes, writing love notes in the sand. I relish those days, yeah. Have a beautiful week. Fly with the butterflies, with an open heart. In Lakesh Alakim, I am the other you, and I like it that way. Namaste, my sisters. Namaste, my brothers. Be the love that you desire, and have your heart opened with trust, compassion, and kindness. It works that way. Namaste. Namaste.